Very good afternoon to all of you. Okay. So, yes, yeah, Shravanji. Okay. If you are connecting with their old audio, so that's why I'm waiting. Just give me 1 minute, then we can start. Am I audible? Okay. Shravanji, you are connecting with your audio. It's showing to me that you are connecting, not yet connected. No, I'm not mute. Yeah, I can see. For me, it is showing that you are connecting to the audio. Yeah, taking a bit more time for you. You do one thing, either you can disconnect and connect again. Dr. Jyoti, can you hear me? Dr. Arya, can you hear me? Okay. So let's start. So maybe if someone is saying, so let me switch. Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Perfect. So today class is going to be a very special because we have come to the end and this is the time to get the output of our result. So as till now, I assume that we already have understood about what is systematic review and how to do the data collection, how to start with the title screening, abstract screening, and the selection of the article. And after that, we also learned about how we can go for the data extraction. And finally, this is the step where we need to do for the analysis. So even the last time also we discussed about some of the analysis. So let us discuss about some of the analysis. And before that, I would like to know from Dr. Arya, Shravan is going to come. So Dr. Arya, do you have the sheet, data extraction sheet, so that I can utilize yours while demonstrating you about the forest plot? Yeah, yes, perfect. Can you please share with me? You can share via mail, via mail. Yeah, via mail, that would be easy. Perfect. Shared. Let me check my Mail. Yeah, received it. Desktop. Yeah. I have received the email from Dr. Arya regarding her data extraction sheet. And today we are going to, yeah, perfect. So let me share this with everyone. So we all will be in the same page. Let me share my screen. Yeah, I have shared my screen. So it's must be, yeah, it's visible. Let me open the Revman 2. Dr. Arya, did you try doing the analysis? Did you try that in the Revman?
No, sir, not at I yet.
Not yet. Okay. And did you face any problem while doing the data extraction?
Sir, one data for one study I didn't found the data, so I
No problem. That happens. If you do not find anything, like you put your effort, you didn't find it, you need to simply
okay,
mention that we need to reject it. That's it. We
okay,
can't
sir.
do anything if data is not there. Right.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this is the perfect data. So yeah, may I know what is your main objective, main outcome? Which one is your main outcome?
Sir, the effect of digital intervention on diabetic distress.
Digital
On
intervention. And where is your outcome variable, digital intervention? How did you measure it? This one,
sir,
outcome measurement.
outcome measurement by the scale, DDS scale. DDS and paid scale is there, sir.
Okay, BDS scale. Where is the number of the BDS scale? So what did you
Sir,
report in the DDS scale?
mean and standard deviation of intervention and control group.
This one, right? This one
Yeah.
is the baseline mean intervention, baseline standard deviation, baseline mean in
Basically.
control, baseline, right? So this is our data, right?
Oh,
So this is
yes.
what is very important in meta-analysis. We need to figure it out. What is our outcome variable, right? So this is what is the point of our interest, right? So how to do that and how to do the data entry of all those things, that's all we would like to know, right? And yeah, okay, this all article. Okay, don't be possible. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So this is the screen, and I have already shared the ID and password with you all, right? Did you all received it?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. So once you log in into the Raveman, one platform we all are using it. So this one, and I'm trying to get some more like for each of the batch. So let's see how far it will be feasible. So let's say you just select any one of the template, right? So usually how it is, so you can, so once this page is coming now, so you can go and create a practice review, right? So as this is having a limited version, only the 7 or 8 reviews are only allowed, okay? Or more if we go, then it will ask for more payment. So what we can do, like this one, okay? We can do the editing. So once you are doing on what project, just let me know so that I can tell you. So here, what we need to do, we need to go to the studies and included, right? Like this. So let me show you how we can include the study, but not exactly with the one, because for that I need to have the RIS file. Okay, so if I ask Dr. Arya to give me all the file, it will take a lot of time. So for the demonstration purpose, I'm just showing you, please refer it and make sure that you are following the same pattern. Okay, so before that, we need to assume we have the articles. Okay, So this step will only be applicable if you have the final article. Means final article from where you have extracted the data. Okay. So let's see. Let us assume and let us uh, open the Jotero. Okay. So this is the another step, very vital and very crucial step. So whatever the article that you have selected, you need to put it in the Jotero. Okay. So I'm creating one example. Okay. Wait. Yeah. What I can do from the scratch, I can show to you. Like you can first create your project by clicking over here and say that what is the SR is all about. Interven diabetes, whatever you feel, so that you can remember, right? Which one it is. Let's say this is the like folder which has been created, and please try to create only one folder for one project. Don't merge it. Okay. So let's say for example, okay, let's say for example, here are the articles. Okay, let's say. So these all are the article which are required. So I'm taking only randomly selecting only the few. Okay, just for demonstration purpose. So what you can do, you can import it like this directly to the Jotero. Now what I can do, add file, that sometimes maybe some problems I can do like this also. Automatically it will process the thing and it will extract all the vital information. When I say the vital information, that means the title, the author's name, DOI number, everything related to the citation and reference, it will import it. So it will take a few time and then it will be done. It won't take much time, just a few seconds. Okay. So why it is required? It is required to convert the data into the RIS file, and RIS file is only being accepted in the Raveman software. It doesn't accept any other like files and all, right? So this is the step. That's why we require the Jotero. Even any file, like if Mendeley you have, you can, but I have a Jotero, so that's why I'm showing to you. And Jotero is also the free of cost. Okay, you do not need to pay anything for the Jotero. Let's see. Yeah, maybe a 30 to 40 second, then it will be done. Exactly. So it's done. Okay. So right now what we need to do, as all, see, if you click here, most of the thing has been come. So you just cross check once again, right? See, everything has come, right? Like this. So what we can do right now, this one not fine. So for the time being, I make it right. So this all. So if you find any conflict or anything, please go back and check. Okay, that is the step. Now what you can do, you can come down to the, yeah, to the folder, do a right click and then go to the export collection. Once you go to the export collection, then you can see here is a lot of different formats are there. But here we are interested into the RIS format, right? So export the notes. That's what we require it. Don't change anything. We do not require the files. Okay, if you want, you can. But right now, I'm interested for the notes. So RIS file. So I will simply click over here. RIS, the same folder which has been created. I will just click on desktop or wherever you want. You can keep it, right? So once it is done, you can see a RIS file on your desktop. Okay. So okay, okay, not an issue. What I can do, uh, yeah, desktop. Yeah, desktop. Okay. Okay, it was saving some other file. So that is the reason. Yeah, now it came, right? So what I can do, I can now go to the this studies. Okay. And this is, I can do one thing. Mhm. So my review, not here. Wait a second. Yeah, in this file we can work. Okay. So, okay, fine. So let's say 118. So right now I'm not deleting it. Okay. So what we can do, let's say it is 118. What you need to do, you need to click over here. Okay, just imagine that this is 0. Okay, so before doing that we need to reset it, so I'm not doing the reset of it. That's all right. So what we can do, you can click on this and say import studies from reference and then choose the file. So where is the file? The file is in the desktop. Here it is in the desktop and the file name is SR, this one, right? I will click over here and then hit enter. So it will take again some of the time and then you can see the number will be changing, right? So just soon it will be done. Yeah, you can see 30 new studies were created from import reference in included studies, right? So this is how you can import the studies. So right now you can see from 118 it has come down to 131. Okay, you are not supposed to include the studies over here, but for a demonstration purpose only I'm showing it to you. So this is the way to import the studies. Okay, so once this is done, what you need to do, you need to go to the included like this. Sorry, you need to go with the analysis, right? Yeah. And you need to create an analysis. Let's say this one. So you can say that whatever your like name. So you can say that diabetes underscore whatever the name you can put, right? Always select the manual. Once it is done, go with the add analysis. Yeah. So here again you can say what is the what you want to do. So basically the forest plot for what exactly the intervention, right? So DDS scale and all. So we can say that like name what you can put. You can say that it is the okay like this whatever. And then you need to choose the data type. So may I know what is the data type? Anyone of you? Dr. Arya, can you say that which option should I select? Continuous. Perfect. It is because when it is asking the data type, it is always with the outcome variable. What the outcome variable do we have? Okay, so that's what it is asking. And then we do have a two group, experimental group and the control group, right? So we do not have the experimental and control. We are saying that it is a intervention group. Intervention group and control. So that means whatever you are saying, you can do the edit of it here right now. No, not an issue. So as you have already said that it is a continuous variable. So here we do not have any option statistical method, only the inverse variance it will go. And here so see, so here we are getting two things, mean difference and standard mean difference. Okay, so what we can do here, we can do like two groups. Okay, like two times we need to create this type of kind of thing because we do have two things. And Dr. Arya, you can think of like, are you going to, because in always remember that in one forest plot only one variable of interest should be there. That is the fundamental. That means you cannot put mean and standard deviation. You cannot do a prevalence and risk factor, right? One effect measure, only one effect measure it is allowed. So either if you want to go for a odds ratio for all the studies, you need to go for the odds ratio. If it is mean difference, you want to go for all the study, only the mean difference. And the another time you create it one more for standard deviation, like that. Okay, that's why I said always when you are creating the data extraction, you put all the information separately. And then you need to think of what you want to put. It is a fixed effect model or the random effect model. So how do you decide? You decide based on what is the average that score is coming. So is it between the scores for all the studies, or it is haphazard, like one is very high, one is moderate, one is very low, like that. If that is the case, select random effect. If all the data are nearby to it, then we need to select fixed effect, right? That is the way to select our analysis model. And once it is done, then you need to say what you are going to select. Are you going to do it for 90% confidence interval, 95 or 99? Most of the study 95. If you are if you are more interested for 99, you can go with 99. But all don't go with the 90. That means 10% of the error would be there, right? So don't go with the 90. So 95 everyone does, but if you go for the 99, that means you are 99% confidence. That means you are only allow only 1% of the error. Very few people they report it. If you want, you can report it. Once that is done, then we need to go for the data. So like this, it will be coming, right? So we have a mean and standard deviation, total, mean and standard deviation and total, right? So here what we can do, we can need to click here and here exactly. So as we have previously also we do have some document articles that we have imported. We haven't deleted it. So that's why it is coming like that. But for your case, you need to delete everything and you need to put only those articles which are relevant to you. So for us, only 13 articles are relevant to us. For example, For example, let's say this one, this one. You can select whatever, right? So how many it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, for example. Okay, once that is done, always remember, come down, because even this is the first time when I did it, I was searching, okay, this is done, where is the OK button? Okay, so I struggle a lot. Please do it down, and here is the OK button. Click over here, right? Once you hit that, so all the articles only, always remember that it won't capture all the detail, it will capture only the author's name, right? This one, author's name and all, it has been captured. Now we do have a Excel sheet, right? This is the Excel sheet, and always remember that do some arrangement and all, and make sure that this alignment, okay, should be matching with your Excel sheet. You can do it in a various of the ways. You can copy all those author ka name, put it over here, do the filter, or anything you can do it, right? Always do it in that way. That would be very easy, right? Then what you can do, we have a baseline intervention. This is the mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, right? So I'm copied down like this. And before doing that, you make sure that this all the author name, this all the author name should be in the aligned. Okay, either you can do it manually also, no, not an issue. And once you click over here, you can see all the data has been captured, right? But make sure this should be represent to this. Okay, so this is how. Similarly, you can click over here, select this also, go one by one, right? This is the easiest way, not an issue. Select like this, Control V, right? Then what is the total? Did you captured it? Let me see. Let me see. कहाँ गया? यहाँ पर. So did you? Yeah, doctor. You haven't captured the to total. You haven't captured.
Okay,
Total
sir.
means the total, the sample size.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So
Okay,
because
sir.
that's what is required to go for this estimation. Okay. So for
Yes,
the
sir.
time being, I am just putting a random numbers. Okay. Putting a random
Okay.
number. Let's say 12. Okay. So very fast I'm doing. 14, 16, 20. This is very important. So always capture that too. So what is the sample size in the intervention group, and what is the sample size in the control
Sir,
group?
this total is like after the intervention, no, at the end of intervention, what is the
Yes,
total?
at the end of the intervention. So because yours is RCT, some might be lost to follow up. Let's say
Yeah,
100 is
yeah.
the sample size. 50 they are selecting for the intervention group, 50 for the control group. Now, at the end of the intervention, you came to understand that five they have lost to follow because some may die, some may cause, some may have some complications, some may refused, right? Whatever. So at the
Okay.
end, you may have 50 or you may have 45, less number.
This
So
total
whatever
is
the,
sample size, sir.
hmm?
This is sample size.
Yes, yes, total is a sample size
Okay, that I think I have
that you
done
have.
already.
Where
Done.
exactly? Here is your
Sir,
Excel sheet. Can you tell me where exactly it is?
when we come to left, there is
Left.
sample
This
size.
one, na?
Total
Yes,
sample size.
total sample. This is the total intervention group, control group. Yeah, perfect. This
Um,
is the intervention group. So I can
yeah,
copy it down till I think 12, right? And this
yeah.
one also, control C, right? Perfect. We do have. So I can delete. Okay, okay. Mhm. Intervention group, right? This one intervention group. Control C. And what I can do is, yeah, this one. Here I will click, put it over here. Yeah, done. Okay. So that is the easy way. Okay. Similarly, for the control also, we need to do it in the same way. So I can click over here, and right now, first of all, let me collect the samples, right? So as it is there in front of me, so I can copy it down. And before doing this, you need to arrange it. Please make sure, right? So similarly, go for the standard deviation also. You have, so here we do have here for the control, right? This is for the control. Baseline or control, both are the same thing. No, 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 no. This is, I did a mistake. So here it is supposed to
The
be.
baseline or after then the
Yes,
6 months value we have to
yes,
put.
yes. So let me correct it. So here is, this is the sample, total sample. So by mistake, I put it over here. So mean what I can do, I will copy it, right? So control, right? Baseline mean, this one, right? So this one, baseline mean, control C. So yeah. So here I need to control V. Yeah, done. And then the standard deviation, baseline standard deviation. So this is the baseline standard deviation, this one, right? So like this, I can copy it down. Done. Control C. Once done, I can come over here and put it like this, right? Puff. Fact oh one. So one last one is there. Just I'm copied it down so that it come in a good way. That is the purpose, right? Doesn't make any sense of copied it down. Just for the reference only I did it. Okay. So or else do one thing. We can just delete data row. Perfect. Why to go with all those things? Yeah, I deleted. So this is what. So once this is the data is done now, the beauty of this software is that that's why I love this software. It's done. See, once you click it, see your like forest plot is done. Right. So you can play here with some of the settings. So you can see it is not visible clearly, but here the main my conclusion is that most of the data, they are following the mean, and that they are within the confidence interval. Right. See, the whole population mean only they are around. Very good data it is. So what we can do here is rescale, and here we can go with the 10. See how does it look like. So here something big is coming. So I can make it little reduce, make it 2 point. So now it is coming like this, right? So this is how your forest plot is done. Once your forest plot is done, you can see here the I square. See, the I square is 0%. That's very good. That means all the article is very unique and they are providing information to the population mean. The heterogeneity is 0. That means they are not deviating. There is like the data which has been extracted is very good, and it means that there is no other factor, or I can say that there is no bias. Okay, there is no bias at all over here. Okay, that's what the inference is we are getting it. So if this is what is the inference we are getting, so here we, that means Dr. Arya, you do not need to go for the subgroup analysis, not at all required. Subgroup analysis we only does in case if we have the heterogeneity, and that to be it should be more than 80%, and yours is 0. Okay, so that's why we can say that it's not at all required. Okay, if though let's say you want to go with the subgroup analysis, how to do that, let me show it to you. What we can do, we can come down again to the data like this, right? So here we need to click on the add subgroup like this. Once we click on the add subgroup, so you can say the name to it, maybe the you can divide it between the two intervention that you have, right? That is, one is the, let's say, DDS, and what is the other? It is the paid. This is the two, right? So you can say that what is DDS? So you can say that DDS one group, right? And the paid one group. So here this yes, yeah. Okay, why it is coming like this? Wait a second. Yeah. So DDS. Okay. So here you need to go with the add data row, and you can see who all are the article which belong, or which article they have reported of the DDS. Okay. So let's say, for example, let's say these are the three articles. Okay. These three article, they have just hypothetically I'm saying, because like it will take a lot of time if I go in that way. So let's say these are the three or four article which have reported the DDS. Okay. So once I clicked in that way, again the same, uh, yeah, it will take time. It is taking time.
Sir, one doubt I have, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, we have taken only the baseline mean and standard deviation for intervention and control group. And what about at the end of intervention one, mean and standard deviation is there, no, for both intervention and control group?
Wait, yeah. See, uh, yeah. This one, right? So here you can
Yeah.
see that here, this is the intervention and this is the control group, right? So
Yeah.
here is the mean and standard deviation which has come in one, and here we have come, this is for intervention and this is for control. And here it has given us the mean difference, okay? Mean
Yeah.
difference it has given to us. Like for example, if we want to report it for the the standard deviation, then you need to come over here and tell that you want a standard mean difference, right? Select the method and then click over here. So it has changed to the standard mean difference. So in both the graph you need to report it. Okay, and on what basic it has calculated? Based on the intervention and the control group, both different. So we are
Okay.
saying that is here is the intervention is different than that of the is DD, whatever the intervention is differ between both the group. That's what is our hypothesis. Okay, so we are saying no, they are not differing, they are same. Then alternative hypothesis, we need to test for the hypothesis. So here, as the p-value come over here is less than 0.05, so which is support to it, and that's why we reject the null hypothesis, right? We reject the null hypothesis. What is null hypothesis? That there is no difference. As it is coming significant, so we need to reject the null hypothesis and accept the alternative hypothesis. What is alternative? Yes, there is a difference, and which is also significant. Okay, which is also significant. That's what we are saying here. Okay, so this is how we need to do it. Okay, so I'm showing you about the subgroup analysis. So here it came. It is not supposed to be like that. Yeah, perfect. Add subgroup. Perfect. Add data row. So this one, and this one, right? 4. I click OK. Yeah. So the 4, the data I need to pick. So let me randomly, I can pick it from here. So how many it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Mhm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I can say 1, 2, 3, 4. Control C. Baseline, right? This is the baseline. Dr. Arya, can you please repeat your question once again? The one which you asked, I think I have given you the wrong answer. Can you please
Sir,
repeat your question?
sir, actually, baseline is also there at the end of intervention. Also, this
Huh?
mean and standard deviation for intervention and control group is there. Actually,
Yeah,
which value?
exactly. That's what I came to understand. And here it is of only baseline. That's what you are saying, right? We
Yeah,
haven't put the data of the intervention. Correct?
yeah, yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So that is my mistake. So we need to capture the data and we need to put it in the same way. Okay. So where is the data of the intervention?
This one, sir. Mean in intervention. Right
This
side, sir.
one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is the mean in intervention. This is mean. Yeah, this is the same data we have entered, na?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, see, we have entered the same data. So this is the
Okay.
baseline and this is the intervention. And from here, we have captured the total sample, intervention and the control group.
Okay, sir.
So just see, again, I'm doing for the subgroup. So this is the 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 you can capture like this and make sure your author's name should be the same. Okay. So control V
Mm.
like this. So as this data belongs to the baseline, so sorry, so we need to put it over here, not over there, like this, right? Similarly, we can go for the baseline is done. This is mean and standard deviation. Baseline mean in control. Okay, right now I got your point. So basically, you have collected the three things. One is the baseline, one is the control, and one is the intervention, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, okay, in that case. So let me tell you, I got it right now. So what happened, like for example, this is na, so intervention and the control. So, we need to understand whether the intervention group is like effective or the control is effective. Okay. So in this case, what you can do, put the intervention and compare it with the baseline. So here, instead of the control, you put the values of the baseline. Then similarly, you create another one like here now. Here, right? So back to the analysis. So you can, this is the analysis group, right? So you can create one more analysis group like this and say, yeah, it come, and you can say that one is with the baseline with intervention. So and you can say that another one is baseline with control. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So like this, so we will be coming to understand which one is more effective. Based on that, then we can compare it, right? So this is
Yes,
how I gave you the idea. I hope you will be able to do that, right?
yes,
So
yes.
once this is done, yeah. Baseline with control, new analysis. Yeah, this one, right? So edit analysis. Okay. Yeah, and we have done with the control. Now with the intervention. So what is the intervention? This one is the intervention. So mean and standard deviation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, mean and standard deviation like this, right? So here we can put it like this, and here we can put the. So here we need to make sure like whatever the data, whatever the sample size and all, it belongs to the. I'm randomly doing it. Just my purpose is to show to you, and but you are not supposed to do that. You need to make sure whatever the data you are capturing, and it must be of related to that, right? So in that way we need to do it, right? So this is the DDS. So here, so you can say one more group. You can say that this one, yeah, you can say that add subgroup, and you can say that what is that group? A paid group, right?
Mm.
So you can again say that it is a paid group, and the naming is very important so that it will be easy for you to understand. Let's say this is the two article, right? I'm giving you just one example, just so that you can understand how does it look like, right? Again, the same randomly I'm doing, okay? Randomly I'm putting the numbers. Control C. Mean and standard deviation. Just randomly I'm putting, right? Okay, that's it. So once you, yeah, so once you go to the graph, see, this is how it would be reflecting. That is my purpose. So in one forest plot only, you will be having the two, and the analysis automatically it make it right. So now you see if here in the original one before what we have done, their heterogeneity was very less, negligible. But when we bifurcate it, so here we are getting it 87% and here 99%. So that's what we need to look into, and here you can see that right now the difference is obviously we have put a random number, right? So just now this just forget about the randomness what I did it. Let us understand what does the information we are getting it from the graph. So this is what is the one this study na Adeji, this is the outlier, right? And this all are different. See, you can see how far they are from the mean. So what make it heterogeneous? So what is the problem? Is it because of the sample size? Is it because of the duration? Is it because of what? So what make the study reporting the different number? That what we need to understand, and we need to again bifurcate it into the different section. That's what is called as the subgroup analysis. And then we need to come over here and see, okay, like p is itna, here I square is 87, that is heterogeneity. So here it is saying that again further we need to go for the subgroup analysis over here, right? I do understand we did a randomness and all, that's why it is coming like this. But I'm telling you, this is the way to extract the information from the this graph forest plot. Is it okay? Done? Perfect. Dr. Shravan, did you get it? Perfect. Right. It's easy. So that's what I'm saying you to use this Raveman software. It is because see how easy it is. The same thing if you are going to do it in the R software, it is going to very hustle. You need to put the codes, put all the datas and a lot of things is there to do that, right? So it's very easy. So I have already given to you this software ID and password. Use it. Do it once. Okay. So once you get this is what only you can do in the Raveman, nothing else. So you can compare it with the random effect and non-random and the fixed model, right? In this, once you get it for the fixed effect, now the next time you go with the random effect, report the two forest plot and report it. Or
The
you can
bias
report,
also. Hello.
sorry, yes.
So bias also we can do in this one.
No, risk
Bias.
of bias you cannot do over here. Risk of bias you need to do using the R software. I'm showing you
Okay.
how to do that.
Okay.
Okay. So this
Okay.
is how. So it is done. Clear till now? Easy, right?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. So now, so now, once it is done, this is what is the limitation of the Raveman software. You cannot go with the statistical analysis. Okay. So in the statistical analysis, we need to go with the R software. So what is that R software? So you need to install the R software. So R is basically the free version. It is free of cost. It is having the two things. One is the R Studio and another one is the R software. The software it runs on Studio. That Studio is R Studio. So two thing is there. So from where you can get it? You can get it from the, like you can say that R download. So once you go over here, here you can see this one, right? So this is the one link, but I recommend you later on we will be coming over here, but yes, exactly. This one, yes, this one. So this is the right platform to install the R. Okay, so here is the install R. First you install the R and save it in your laptop. Then you install the R Studio, then open it. Automatically it integrate it. That's it. Very easy, right? And here, if you have Windows 10 and 11, download this one. If you has Mac 13 plus, if it is 12 plus or below that, it won't work, right? If you have Ubuntu, go with this link. So and so, if you have Fedro, if you have Red Hat, go with this link. All the link has been provided to you, right? Similarly, you can click over here, download R. The link would be coming. Simply download it, whatever is suitable to you. It's as easy as you are downloading anything, right? So as I have already the R Studio, what I will do, I will just open my R Studio like this. It take time based on your memory and RAM. So I would suggest you, so whenever you are having, you can doing this type of analysis and all, upgrade your RAM. Okay, upgrade your RAM. So I would suggest you go with the 16 plus RAM, 1632 GB RAM. Okay. So basically, let us understand. So let me ask you, Dr. Arya and Dr. Shravan, are you both have acquainted with the R software, or it is the first time? So accordingly, I will explain.
I have the all software, sir, installed.
Install.
Yes, sir, but
Have
haven't,
you have
yeah, I have
have
the
you ever worked on it?
no, sir.
Haven't yet. So you are very beginner then,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. And Dr. Arya, what about you?
Yes, sir. First time. First time
First
it
time.
is.
Okay, okay. No problem. So in that way, so after this class, you both will be the master in R. That guarantee I can give it to you. Let me show to you how you can proceed. So understand. Okay. So Okay, there is a problem. It is a problem with my mouse, so automatically one click is going on. Let me fix it. Give me 1 second. Okay. So basically, the R software when we install it, so this is the way. Once you install it, the R and the R Studio, both you install it, automatically it will configure. Okay, no problem in that. It will take 5 to 10 minutes to do that, and everything would be done. So once you import it, you can see this is the one screen, this is the one screen, this is the one screen, and this is, so total 4 screen are there: 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the screen where we do the we type the code. Okay, here we type the code, and this is the screen, the below one, this one. Okay, the console we used to say it. Here you will be finding out the output, whatever the output. Okay, so that's what you will be reflecting over here. This is the place, this is the environment. Let's say for you, for example, you have created a base, a database, or you have created a data, or whatever the tables and all the data. I would say data, whatever the data is, it will be reflecting over here, and it will be getting saved over here. And then this is the place, the fourth one is for the output, like the plot, the images, the graph. It will be coming over here. Now, how does it work? So it work based on the code. There are a lot of the researcher who have dedicated their life to the research, and they develop the code, right? And this is the platform, like even if you are a coder, if you want to you can contribute to the R also. They never charge any money to anyone, because if more and more thing would be happening, more and more thing would be there in the hand of the researcher, then only they will be doing a lot of contribution in the field. That words is the motive of the people who are behind the R. You can have SPSS. SPSS is doing a lot of advertisement you have heard about, but R is free. Then because they do not have the money to go for the advertisement, right? Stata, everything, it's paid one. Okay, so that's what is the difference. And right, so that's what we do have a different packages. So it work based on the packages, right? Just like we do have a mobile phone, we have Android, and Android we for WhatsApp you need to download WhatsApp. For email, you want to send email, you need to download email. Similarly, for different, we have a different packages for the different activity that we have to do it. For example, you need to plot. So plot, to plot it, you need to have one package. Now you can say that how would we know that, because we do not have an understanding of what package should I put into it, what package should I install or uninstall to it, right? Don't worry, I will tell you each and everything. Like this all are the different packages, right? So it asking me to update, right? So I did the update. So basically, how to do that, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to teach you a very interesting thing in a very easy way. So let's say this is the your data, right? Okay, perfect. So we do have a data. What we need to do, we need to understand. Okay, first we need to understand. What we need to understand, what is the bias, or what is the publication bias. Okay, so when we basically talk about the publication bias and all, so it is basically related to the like funnel plot. right? I would say that of like we have a understanding of a graph, right? Normal graph for the normality. Similarly, a funnel plot. Now, what is funnel plot? The funnel plot like this, it would be like a kind of a funnel, okay? And where we have a particular confidence interval. Now, anything, because any mean or any standard deviation of the values, if it lies within that range, okay, then it is good. If it is lies beyond that, that is not good. So let me explain to you in a very this manner. Just give me one thing. And not, yeah. So you can see, let's say for example this one, and this is the normality graph, right? So what exactly here is the mean and standard deviation, right? And here we have alpha 0.025 and 0.25 both belong to 5 because it is 95% confidence interval. And when we say that our data is homogeneous or it is normality, so that means all the data, if you have 300 sample size, all the 300 samples, if you plot it, it would be more or less over here, and only 5% of the data would lie nearby to it and nearby to it. So this is what is the concept of the 95% confidence interval. That means this is the area. Within this area, your 95%, always remember, here we are talking about the data. So 95% of the data will lie between this area, right? This all area, it lies between that. Okay. 95. If it is 99%, it will come over here and all the 99% of the data has to be there. If something there over here and here, it is these all are called as outlier. These all are called as outlier. That's it. Right. Similarly, in the funnel plot, so what is funnel plot, right? Funnel, so there would be a funnel. So instead of this, there would be a funnel, right? So we do have a x-axis and y-axis. So what would be the data in the x-axis? What would be the data in the y-axis? Always remember that it should always be a continuous data to plot a funnel plot. Okay. So or the two measures would be there, right? So we need to plot it. So when we plot it, so this is the funnel, place would be there. The place has been allocated to it. And we are saying that whatever the data it is, right? So data has to be come over here. Right. And if any data is there which is outside to it, that means it is having something bias and they have reported something very vague. That's what it is telling to you. Okay. I'm just explaining to you in a very raw format. For the technicals kind of thing, go and refer the different books. Okay. The technicality terms and all. So basically, this is what is all about the funnel plot. Is it clear? Right? Easy. So what we can do right now, maybe it is because of the standard error we can see, right? See, if let's say we have 13 studies and they all reported near about to it, so their standard error is also near about it, right? So these all standard error has to be there in one plot. There has they should vary within a particular range. It should not be one should be very higher, one should be very low. If that is the case, then there should be some difference. There should be something, right? That's what in kind of statistics, kind of people would able to tell to us. Now, what is that? The statistical people won't be telling to you what exactly it is. They would be simply giving you the information, right? There is a variability in your data. Now you need to figure it out. What are those data? That also will be able to figure it out. This study, and this study. Go and refer the study. Either in your subordinate, they haven't collect the data in a way they have to do it, or they have simply put the random numbers, or the study would have done something wrong and they have reported something random, right? So you and me, we all know that why this would be happening, because the one who have published it, they do not have the idea and there is a problem, or it was really a fake, the false to get a publication, they did it. That's why being a systematic expert in the systematic review, it is very easy for us which study is good one and which study is vague. That would be easy to understand. Now, the points over here is how we can do all those things, right? How we can do all those things. So let us do. So for this, we need to take the help of the chat GPT. So here we have, so you need to have a chat GPT. It is right now free of cost, maybe 200 or 300 rupees, but with the limited, then you can have 2000 and some other things. But I would say purchase the one, okay, purchase the one as per your requirement because it is having a lot of benefit. Okay, so I will tell you. So how to go with that? So here you don't need to worry about it. First time it will be very slow. Okay, because it will ask you to install all the packages. What I will tell to the software, like to the AI or to the chat GPT, what you have, you can say that you act like, we need to tell to the chat GPT that how you need to behave like it, because always remember that this AI is a very novice person but very intelligent, but he don't know how, like on what basics I need to tell to them, right? He doesn't aware about that, that intelligence has not been coming to that. If that would be coming, they are going to rule to us just like a terminator, right? So we need to tell, you need to act like the expert in our code, like in the in not expert in developing our code for what? For the systematic, for the meta-analysis, not systematic review, for meta-analysis. Because in systematic review, you don't go with this thing, right? In meta-analysis, I will click OK. Yeah, perfect, 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 perfect. So now you can put your aim and objective, right? Aim and objective of my study, whatever you put it. You put as much as the information regarding your study, you write it down, okay? Just feed, just train the model. Now say that I have a data, I have a data and I would like to have our code to plot the funnel plot to understand about the publication bias. Either you can say this or you can say that, okay, there could be something other. Say that also, if any other analysis would be possible from the data after you review, then also suggest me. So it will suggest a lot of things, but we should have a understanding what is going to work or what is not going to work, right? Like me. And here I have copied down this sheet like this, right? I have copied down the sheet like this as it is. I'm not doing anything, and I will simply paste it over here, right? So once done, I will simply click enter over here. If you are going to like my statement, if I want to say something about the AI and all, because in researcher we used to have why to use the AI, it create it. Always remember this AI, the chat GPT is all about to create it. But I would say to you, I would recommend to you, never ever create anything. But you use the chat gpt and all in the research to organize your things. That would be very perfect kind of things, right? Very very perfect. So let us explore. So it has given us the R code. Okay, this is the R code. It is saying you need to install the package metaphor and demeter. You remember I told you, you do not need to understand what type of packages that you need to put it into it. The software is there, the AI is there, you are in the era of the AI. This will help you in understanding what package do you need to understand. That's why earlier the people used to charge 50,000, 80,000, 1 lakh rupees to learn about the R. Okay, what I need to do, I simply copy this. I will come over here, I will paste it like this, I will simple copy and run like this, and then keep quiet and then see the screen, nothing else. So it is downloading all the packages and everything like this. It will take time, right? It is connecting. So it is saying that meta successfully unpacked, metaphor successfully unpacked. For you, like there would be some other packages also, which is also associated with this. Automatically, it will be done. Don't worry about that. So here it is telling that package metaphor was built in our version 4.5.2. So it has been updated. That's what my this one is saying, right? It has been updated to the metaphor 4.5.1.2. And error is library Demeter and called Demeter. Okay, so what I will do, I will simply copy this and I will go over here and say this is the error I am getting it, right? So it will again do it, create the code. But I don't think that it would work because it has been moved to 4.5.2. That's why it was asking me about the update and all. Let's see. See, here I caught it based on my experience. It is saying that to install the read Excel. Here I am going to say that don't import it. Rather, you create the data. Create the data as that is called as data frame. As data frame in our code. Right? Yeah. So right now, and here it is saying that random effect meta-analysis has G and generate the funnel plot as well as eager test and trim and fill adjustment also in one everything it will be going to do. And right now it has generated. This is the whole data set, right? So you can see intervention group 101, 73, 62. 101, 73, 63 to yeah, this is the data, right? 101, 73, 62. So that means it is not creating it. It is going to organize your data, right? 101, 70, 60, 158, 183, 21. 158, 183, 21, right? Don't ask to create it. At that time, it will create a lot of problem. So always to organize the things. Like this, I will come over here, click over here, say like this, enter. Yeah. See, It has created, see, but it has not given you the plot, right? So see, it's so easy. So it will come. Wait, everything is going on. Restoring of our session is going on. So that means everything is done, but you haven't yet received the plot. So what I would say again here, I will come again. I would say here that I have a simple in plain English. I haven't received the plot. Where? In our studio. So again, different codes has been given. I would say that, okay, thank you, but give me a one, right? There would be different, so it will be difficult for me to copy paste differently. So I asked because everything is okay. Here only the plot was not there, right? So I will ask it to do that. Simple, I will copy it. I can delete this one, no issue. Select and do like this. Again, it will be doing, right? But if I have the knowledge, I won't go for again the installation of all things, but not an issue, right? For the beginners, you can do it. It's done, but say some issue is there here. Whenever you are getting the issue, just copy it down and all. See, this is the funnel plot. You got it, right? This is the standard error. And here is the standard mean difference, right? Trim and fill adjustment funnel plot it is. This is very scientific. This is not the something which the chat GPT has created it. We took the help of chat GPT because like learning the code would be very difficult. It won't be difficult, but it will take a lot of time. We do not have that much of time. So we take the help of chat GPT to create the code with our data, my own data. This is the data of Dr. Arya. And based on that, we asked to create the code for the funnel plot, and it calculates the standard error and plot in front of you. So here it is. So do you find it is easy, worth? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, right? Similarly, you want to go with the forest plot, right? So simply come over here and tell that meta-analysis regression partner. Yeah, it is asking me. Yes, I would say yes. Right. It is asking me funnel plot and all, right? So let's see what type of. So this is how, but see, all the codes would be automatically generating. But the thing is that you should have the idea, right? Sometimes there would be error and all, but you should know like what exactly that you need to see. This is the forest plot. See, but it won't look like that was disappear, right? Because of issue with my this mouse and all, so that's why. So yeah, so see how easy it is. Let me do it once again. Okay, it would be right. So within a fraction of the second, within 1 minute or 2 minutes, we have a forest plot we have in our hand. Also we do have a the funnel plot in our hand within a
Sir,
fraction of the second.
sir,
Yeah, please.
hello.
Yes.
Sir, the risk of bias assessment, one color coding chart will be there. No, that how we create?
How to create that? That is also so easy. For that, there is one more software. You need to come over here in my, I have put it down. कहाँ गया? Where it is? गुम हो गया. Wait. This one. Okay, let me share it with you all. This is again, कहाँ गया? Zoom, yeah,
This
chat
is also
box.
free.
This is again, yeah, this is, you can trust this. This is again from the Cochrane. Okay, Cochrane have created it. So don't
Okay.
worry about it. So this is what we have our Robinska tool and all. I have already shared the link in the chat box. Please save it in some good place, or you can do the bookmark as I did it. So here you need to come over here, the Rovis, right? The visualization tool. This is what is the plot. You will be getting it. This is a console diagram. Go to the Robbins tool. It will take time, right? And here, what you need to do, here you need to, this is my suggestion to you all. First, you need to figure it out which one is more suitable to you. It is the Robbins 1 or Robbins 2. I have given you all the clarification in the link. Okay, the Notion ka link, everything is written where you can go for the Robbins 1 and where you can go for the Robbins 2. Basically, it depends on whether your study is a clinical trial, randomization, or not randomization, or observation study. Based on that, it will determine whether you should go with the Robin 1 or 2. Let's say, for example, Robin's 1. So here the template would be coming. Simply go to your desktop, download it, come over here. So open it. So how to do that? Okay. So basically, these are the D1, D2, D3, D4, D7. These are the 7 parameters, and these all are the study. So what is these 7 parameters? These 7 parameters are this one, right? So basically it is saying like it's not been reflecting over here. So it is very small. So basically it is saying that whether D1 means maybe there's 7 parameter, right? I can type it over here. Parameters of Robbins 1.
Sir, but for RCTs, we use the ROP2 tool only, no,
Yes,
sir?
Rob 2.
Mm.
So you need to, both are same only. Very few 1 or 2 points are different. So, okay, if you know one how to do it, it will be easy for you. For example, the first study is there, right? For the first study, you need to understand whether in the study whether they have reported the bias, whether there is bias due to confounding is there or not. Hmm? So you should have basic understanding what is confounding. And then from the study you need to figure it out whether does your study means that study, the first study that you have selected, whether they have confounding. You as an expert, you need to decide. Then you need to tell what you need to tell this thing.
Okay,
Let's
sir.
say whether it is having very critical, so say critical. Here write critical as it is, right? If there is no, they have accounted, they have reported confounding, everything is there, there is nothing, say low. If there is moderate, thoda bahut hai, then go with the moderate, say moderate confounding is there, right? So this is how, being an expert, being an researcher, that you should figure it out, and you should say whether D1 means the bias due to confounding is there in the first article or not. Bias in selection of participant, yours is the randomized study. So in that randomized study, whether there is any bias in while selecting the participants or not. Because in some of the studies, people, what they do, they want to do the intervention in the cardiac study, so they will select the people from the cardiac department. right? More chance. That is wrong. Everyone should have a chance to include into it. So just understand the concept of all those things and figure it out whether that study is having a bias in selection of participant into the study or not. Is there any bias in classification of intervention? While allotting, that means allocation of the participants, there should be a randomization. You may have come across, I have already said to you, like you may have damn sure come across, like some of the studies have reported randomization, but they haven't done the randomization. Have you come across this study while doing this activity? Dr. Arya?
Yes, sir.
Have you come across with a situation where the participant have written randomization, but actually in the study there is no randomization?
No, sir. All are randomized only,
All
ma'am.
are randomized. Okay.
Yeah.
So not an issue. Usually in some of the article, it is happening like that. Okay. So that's what we need to see. Okay. So if it is,
Okay. If it is not there, we have to put low value.
yeah, no, we need to put critical. That is the critical issue,
Okay.
right? They are supposed to do that.
Okay. If no randomization, then critical we have to put.
Yeah, it is very critical. It is a critical issue because, like, there could be a chance that they put some of the people, those who will be getting more benefit to show the effectiveness of someone, right?
Yeah, yeah,
They can
yeah,
put it in. जो अच्छा है उसको अच्छे में रखेंगे, जो डिटरेट है उसको दूसरे ग्रुप में रखेंगे, right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
is the biggest problem. So that's what we need to understand and that we need to put it down. And
Yes, sir.
similarly, is there is bias due to the departures from the intended interventions. Okay, then there is a bias due to the missing data. So if there would be, like, for example, there would be 100 sample, but they have reported for only 90. That means
Okay.
20. That is maybe lost to follow. But if there is 20 lost to follow, they should acknowledge it. They should
Uh,
mention for what reason they are lost to follow up. They should mention at what phase of time they are lost to follow up. Did they attempt something? Right? How they have come to the conclusion that not to include in the study? This has to
sir,
be the, yes,
if they have used intention to treat analysis, then we what type we will report as? Like
intention.
intention to treat analysis, if they have used, like, that means they have not included the loads to follow up and all in analysis part. What we will report?
That is like a follow-up issue is there. You can say, but at least they have acknowledged it, but they haven't. So
Okay.
so you need to put it, as per my suggestion, you need to put it as a moderate,
Okay, sir. Okay.
right? In that case.
Yeah.
So bias in measurement of outcome. So outcome, you have a DDA scale and these two scales are there. Whether they measured it in a good way, or in your mind it is no, no, it is not coming. It is supposed to be. How come it comes like that? It should be more, it should be less, right? That kind of
Yeah.
thing. If that is there, it is not in an accurate way, then that is bias in measurement of outcomes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That means the formula is there to like to report the prevalence or the odds ratio, but the odd ratio is very vague. It is coming 12, 15, 20, 30, 40. There need to be some issue, so that we need to address it. Bias in selection of the reported result. The data is coming something and people are reporting something different. If that is the case, थोड़ा थोड़ा है से लो, थोड़ा ज्यादा है से moderate, बहुत ज्यादा है serious. There is no guideline because you are the expert, you are researcher, you are expert in your field. You need to understand what is low, what is moderate, and what is serious, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's you need to understand. But in Cochrane training, they do have a lot of things which help you in understanding. But in that small phase of time, I would suggest slowly, by reading the Cochrane handbook, you will capture all those experience, right? Or maybe in later on when you and me together we will be working, then we can more define with the project, whether it is low, moderate, or the serious one, right? That will determine. Like for example, if someone is reporting of a mortality, right? Mortality, and the denominator is something different, right? So, or they could not have defined the numerator also. Definition itself is wrong. So that is a serious issue. Definition is correct in one or two way, something in calculation, something is wrong. That again is serious issue. Interpreted reported good way, but interpretation is wrong. Moderate. Everything fine. Low. So this definition vary from case to case. We just important thing, if it is very important, which deviate the whole result of your study, that is a serious problem as per the Cochrane. But in the same way, if it is moderately, like okay chalega, not hampering the result, but it deviate, थोड़ा सा change कर देता है, that is moderate. Everything is fine is low. So this is how we need to report it in our Excel sheet. This is how, okay? So this study one. So instead of the study one, you need to report, like you need to put the name of the author along with the yeah. So we do have here, na? Yeah, I can take it down from Raveman also. Here also data. पेड में मैं जा सकता हूँ और whatever यहाँ पे भी जाकर, right? I'm just giving one example, that's it. So नहीं, right? Like this. So randomly I'm just putting, okay? Doesn't make any sense. Just to show you how it is supposed to be, right? So this all belong to the different study, mind it, different study, not one. So this study में D1 क्या है? Moderate है, low है, critical है. Whatever it is, write it down. But I would suggest it just copy it down. This is very sensitive. अगर थोड़ा सा space का issue आएगा, कुछ आएगा, so it won't work. Okay. So you want to report it as low, I would suggest just Control C and put it low. If you want to make it this, the overall decision as a critical. How does the overall decision will make the critical? If there is any critical in the whole row, overall decision is critical. If there is no critical, but two moderate is there, that is moderate. One moderate, low. Two moderate is moderate. Okay, so like that it determine if everything is low, low. If one moderate and others are low, low. If one serious, serious. Two serious, serious. Right? In that way. So in that way, you need to fill this. Go to the Cochrane ka handbook. I have already shared with you. Read those things. Right? Now, how to upload it? So you can save it. This one, you can come over here. Sorry. Uh, risk bias, right? This one, come over here, upload your data. Simple. Choose which one it is. I think that one is Robbins 1. Robbins 1, na? Ha, Robbins 1. So again, come over here, navigate to your file where exactly it is. So give the name, open it, right? If there is any fault with the like the capital of the word and all, it won't take, right? Or the space issue, it won't take, right? Once it is done, the following error were identified in your data. See, Higgins. Oh, like this one, na? Repetition, right? That's what it is saying. So it cannot be done. So what we can do? Wait, let me figure it out. So authors are repeating, right? What simple. It should be unique. So right now I'm just typing. So randomly I put, but actually it's supposed to be the original name, right? So that is the, if little bit is deviating, it will capture and it won't give you the result. Yeah, no error, right? So here you can customize it if you want to increase the size and all and everything. So it is done. You need to download it. Right. So download it, Robbins 1. If it is Robbins 2, go with the Robbins 2 and all. It is done. Ready to put it in the manuscript. Very standard, very high standard, as recommended by the Cochrane. All the color code and everything, right? See, everything is written. Bias due to confounding, everything. Everything it is supposed to be. And this one, if you're going to create it in the R, it will take you 2 to 3 hour time. So it's just imagine how much time did we take? Only like we have completed in 10 to 15 minutes, right? The meta-analysis as well as the risk of bias and everything. Correct? So how it is? Easy? Yeah, over to you. Yeah. So yes, yes, yes. Perfect. So with this is what is the end of our systematic review and meta-analysis, right? So this is what is, even though a lot of things are there, but I think that will be part of experience and all, right? And we are always here to support you. So yeah, over to you. And I would like to understand about your experience till now, good or bad, whatever it is. Did we able to meet with your expectations or not? Anything? Or there is something else you guys wanted, but we could not deliver to you? Anything? So let's start with Dr. Shravan.
Yeah. Sir, overall, it was a good experience for me. I really don't know what exactly is a systematic review, know how to go ahead about it. So this whole program gave me an insight, what exactly and how it can be done.
Great.
Sir, but the thing is that for working people, being if you're a single person, then it becomes very difficult to complete or to publish a systematic review.
Right.
And I know just wanted to know if there are any other AI tools which could make the work faster. That is
Right.
one thing I wanted to know, sir. Or anything if we plan to for our career upgradation, and for grants or for publications, you need to have at least one or two systematic reviews.
Right.
So, will there be any, association or help or guidance, or, how we can collaborate with you, is my second question, sir. One is
Okay.
regarding, the AI tools, which will, at least give us an overview. And again, we can, streamline it. And the next one is, regarding the collaboration with your organization.
Yeah. So basically, there are a lot of AI tools. In the market, they are claiming that AI tool is there, right? Which will do everything. But in reality, there is no single AI tool which will help you to complete your systematic review. Okay. So
Right,
there
sir.
are different AI tool, and
Mm,
most of it I have already revealed, like the Raveman. Right now we did it, right?
mm.
So it save a lot of time. See, within a fraction of the second, we got our forest plot, right?
Right, sir.
And then we do have the like there is a limitation of the Raveman that it could not go with the other analysis. So we use the R software. R is not a AI. Okay.
Right, sir.
What we did, we use the Chat GPT. So Chat GPT is another AI tool which help us in creating the, or which organize our data set, right?
Mm,
And help us creating the code. And then again, we use it and use it in the R, and we got our forest plot and everything. Then, then Dr. Arya says that she want to know about the risk of bias. For the risk
Right.
of bias, you do not need to pay for any AI. The
Mm.
Cochrane has already it has developed it, right?
Right. Right, sir.
So I have already showed to you how you can use. So you have a risk of bias with you.
Mm.
Everything is with you. Now for data extraction and all that also we have revealed, and the tool itself is the Rayan tool. That is the Rayan AI tool, right? That
Right,
you
sir.
can. And for the data extraction, because
Mm.
now we need to extract the data, what we
Mm.
can use? We have already used the elicit.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
because we cannot go and read all the article and all. We do not have time. The
Right, sir.
elicit.
Right.
In our organization, you won't imagine we are completing the systematic review in 2 days. In 2 days, we are doing it.
Okay.
Okay, because yeah,
Right.
of course, because of all those things, and we do have different expertise also.
Right,
That's
sir.
how we are able to do it, right?
Right. Right, sir.
And regarding the upgradation, this is the whole overview. And
Mm.
if any moment, if you are interested, like if you are doing anything, you want to take help of us
Right, sir.
as a consultant, we are definitely open for it.
Right, sir.
And if you want to do a collaboration with us,
Right,
we
sir.
are always welcome. And for
Right.
academic, it is become mandatory.
Mm.
ICMR has done it.
Excellent,
The
sir.
person who is having a systematic review, they will be getting more funding.
Right.
Right now, only the
Right.
systematic review is there.
Right, sir.
And one more thing, if you want to have a support, like you understand the things, if you want to have a support from us, that is also available with
Right.
us.
Right, sir.
Right?
Right, sir. And like,
Yeah.
regarding elicit, did you share any, password for elicit, sir, in the previous class?
Yeah, regarding the elicit, elicit is yeah. I haven't shared the password regarding the elicit because elicit is for like it is like a column wise. Okay,
Right,
if
sir.
it is a 4 column, then
Mm.
it is free. So
Okay,
that
sir.
means, for example, in one particular study, you want to get like prevalence, you want to get gender, like that 4 column. So it is
Right, sir.
free.
Okay.
Apart from that, if that thing you need, then you need to
Mm.
pay for it.
Right,
One.
sir.
That's
Right.
why I suggested instead of that, you go with the chat GPT.
Chat
I have,
GPT.
yeah, in the chat GPT, I asked everyone to purchase for it 300 rupees per month, right? Or 400 rupees. So in that, if you go and see the previous video, there is one PDF. Okay, PDF reader is there. You can use the same PDF reader and go for the data extraction. But just devote some more time to recheck or ask other fellow to do the recheck so that you are 100% sure what the data has been extracted is unique.
Right, sir.
Right? That's
Right,
how.
sir.
That is what
Right, sir.
is the all the AI software which is required. You don't need to pay much, right?
Right,
And
sir.
for the Raveman, we do have Raveman. We want you to complete your one document. And if you want to use our, we do not have any issue, right? But in
Right, sir.
project, they won't allow you. But at
Okay.
least for your, we have shared to you, use it.
Right, sir.
We do not have any issue.
Right, sir. And I had seen, SciSpace, sir. So SciSpace, deep search, also gives
Yes.
you the forest plots and
Yes.
and on all the, the systematic reviews.
Mhm.
How genuine is it, sir? How, can we rely on it or
Yeah, you can rely on it. Basic thing is that like what is happening, what most of the researcher they don't know is that regarding the forest plot, right? The
Mm.
forest plot which is coming in the R software, that is not accepted. Okay, that is not
Mm.
accepted in the good, like if you go for the Scopus index, like Lancet or the Nature, Springer, they won't accept that those type of forest plot.
Right,
Okay,
sir? Right.
they will only accept the one which is been reported in the Raveman software.
Okay.
That is the biggest problem,
Okay.
and rest nothing. And
Okay.
what this software does is that like for the specific, they will charge you more once you know, because these are the things I have already mentioned to you. These
Mm.
all are the things, right? If you
Mm.
go on adding the things, your
Mm.
budget would be increasing,
Right,
and
sir.
ultimately the price for it is it's too high. Okay, like for example, for the rayon, right? So
Right,
if you
sir.
go for a plot the Prisma table, they are charging you 500 rupees.
Mm.
Prisma
Right, sir.
table, you, yeah, that is word is available. You can download it and put the numbers. That's it.
Right.
For
Right.
that, you need to pay 500 rupees extra.
Right.
Right. So that is the
Right.
point. Rest,
Right.
nothing.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. In case if I need anything, I'll get back to you, sir.
Yeah, please. Thank you.